Hi guys, greetings. Welcome to Transition with Trini, where we're just doing life. And today, this is your Monday Chronicles. So, how you guys been doing? Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. My weekend was good. Watched some soccer, football, and my club won. So I felt good about that. Plus the weekend was just cool. But tell me in the comments down below though, how was your weekend? What you did? What make it so good? And all that good stuff. And more importantly, I hope that you start this week good, just right, full of energy, positive mentality, moving forward. If you're new around here, smash the comment, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel, and definitely leave us a comment. Alright? So guys, yeah, I basically just on my way back from by the doctor. I had a doctor appointment. Then I stopped by the store to get a couple of stuff. So, and it's raining. You know, today's a wet one. But I prefer the wet ones than the white ones, if you catch my drift. So today on the channel, or the topic for today's Monday Chronicles is, over the weekend, me and one of my brothers was having a very deep conversation. And the conversation kind of led to the topic for today. So the topic for today basically is about relationship and understanding our roles for the best for ourselves, but also for the people that's in that relationship. So basically, I want to talk about the parenting aspect of the relationship in terms of when there is like a biological and a non-biological father in the mix, right? I don't believe in saying stepchildren. Never like that word. I don't feel it should exist. But I mean, if that's your thing and that's what you do, alright. We ain't here to knock nobody, but I just saying, right? I never like the stepfather thing or the stepmother thing or the stepchildren thing, you know what I mean? You all know I love the elders, and I believe in a lot of the old proverbs that the elders would use. My grandmother always used to say, if you love the cow, you gotta accept the calf. You know the elders always find a way to, bring the proverbs into real life stuff. To kind of drive home the point. Now, this is my take, and of course, again, you all know I like interacting, so you can leave it in the comments down below what you guys think, what you feel about it. Alright? When there's a biological and a non-biological parent involved, it is important that we do things a certain way. I have a very close friend of mine, and he will always say, Trini, I'm not telling you that my mom and my pops don't have problems, but what I'm telling you is that me or none of my siblings never heard them. You understand? We never heard them argue. So of course, like every relationship, they had their problems, but they choose not to take it in front of the kid, in front of the children, right? Which I find is very healthy. Now, I say that to say, for example, right? In my real life situation, I remember being in one of my relationships, and I have this thing where I love eating around the table. I just feel like a family should always have one meal, at least one meal around the table for the week, depending on how busy everybody is. Children grown, they're in college, they're going to school, they're working, everybody busy and all over the place, right? So I definitely not talking from, not talking on a broader scope, but if it is you're younger, of course, the more time you can spend with your family around the table, movie nights, game nights, stuff like that. I believe in stuff like that, right? What I want to say is, if you, right, encouraging the children to eat around the table, for example, and for some strange reason, when you're not present, mommy allowing them to eat anyway. To the children, especially the non-biological children, you have to understand, in their mind, you see, we sometimes as adults, we don't think about how the children mind operate. In a child's mind, you understand, it come like, you jumping in me. Because when you're not here, mommy just let we do whatever we want. So I just say, both parents, regardless if it's non-biological or not, both parents have to be on the same page. You understand? That's very important. And I remember a time I was talking to a friend of mine's. The movie with Viola Davis and Denzel Washington, Fences, had just came out. And she asked me, we was talking about the movie and stuff, and she asked me if I saw the movie. I said, yeah. And she was asking me if I saw the part where Denzel Washington was basically coming home and just giving his wife the entire envelope, his whole paycheck. Every time he come home and get paid, he just take the envelope and just rest it on the table, and she do what she had to do for the household, right? I say, yeah, I saw that. So she was basically asking me what I think about it, and I said, I lived that life. You know what I mean? I grew up in a household where I see my pops working and my mom, she take care of the house and us. You know what I mean? So I don't have no issues with that. But what she didn't take note of, and this is what I brought to her attention, is that on the other hand, while he was doing that, did you also notice the type of woman she was to receive that? You see, nothing wrong with a man doing certain things, but a woman had to understand you had to play a certain role too. Number one, they was married. Number two, at no point in time when he's speaking to his son did she ever get involved. You understand? She made sure and she left him to deal with his son. She didn't get involved in that, right? So I just saying, we might like certain things, yes, but certain things come with certain things. You know what I mean? You can't expect a man to do certain things just like a man can expect a woman to do certain things, and you not meeting your partner on the half is a thing where everybody had to be clicking. You know what I mean? So I just saying, we gotta always be mindful, check what we're doing, make sure and don't be living the double standards, because it mess with the children's psyche, with the children's psychological mind. You understand? Daddy say don't eat ice cream because you ain't eat your food yet. After you eat your food, you can have ice cream. But when you go and ask mommy say go ahead and take the ice cream. Excuse me. We playing with the children mental. So it's important for the both parents to be on the same page. You understand? I have seen situations where my father tell me one thing and I go and I ask my mom, and my mom will tell me outright, what your father say? If your father say that, that's what it is. So it's important that we set boundaries and set a standard across the board in terms of relationship, how we deal with each other as the adults, and how we also deal with the minds that we nurturing and culturing coming up in society. So Anybody that has anything to add to that or to take away, drop it in the comments down below. If you have anything to add, anything to take away, drop it in the comments down below. Alright, so good vibes, good energy. This has been Transition with Trini, and this has been your Monday Chronicles. And we out. Until the next time, take care of yourself and each other. Peace.